I'm Carlos here with General RV, and we're in Jupiter, Florida, on our hunt for the best seafood in the whole state. Today we're heading over to Guanabanas, where we're teaming up with Chef Vinny Trupia. Vinny has an incredible amount of experience and has worked with some awesome chefs, including Emeril. So I can't wait to see what we're gonna cook up in this RV. And remember, if you love what we're driving right now and want your own RV, click the link below. You get 500 bucks off. Chef Vinny.
Yo, Carlos.
Hey.
Welcome.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely. Welcome to Guanabanas, man. Hey, let's go on in.
All right. Wow.
It's something, isn't it?
You have quite the tropical paradise, to say the least.
It is. It's been a great place to be the chef at for a long time.
Absolutely. How long have you been here now?
Actually, I was one of the first guys hired by one of the owners. It's been 16 years. So 16 years and a lot of good people.
There's a bunch of stuff on the menu. What do you think your top hits are?
We got to hit the fish. It's what we've been known for since day one. Anywhere you go, no matter how far, how wide, I feel we have the freshest fish in the state. We have fishermen pull up at the end of the night several times a week selling us fresh fish.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Find it right off the boat?
Right off the boat. My lobster guys actually pull up to the docks when they get back.
I want a lobster guy. Chef Vinny, thank you so much for showing me your restaurant. Now it's time for me to show you my kitchen.
Absolutely, man.
This is the Thor Sequence camper van. It's a home away from home.
Oh man, it absolutely is. This is nice.
Full kitchen, gas range, super important. Got a place to sleep, drive, and a bathroom.
What more do you want?
I'm starving. I don't know about you. I feel like it's time to start cooking.
Let's do it. I brought something good for you.
Let's get a prep table going.
Right on.
Chef, what are we cooking here right now?
All right, we're gonna get started with zucchini noodles. Nice, fresh, light, and healthy.
Excellent. Please show me
All
the
right,
way.
let's do it. First off, we wanna cut off the ends. Now, because this machine is a little bit smaller, we got to cut it to size to make sure we get the right size noodles. Now, the other thing that I like to tell you is most people might throw these away. Don't do that. Soup. Something easy, something nice, something light. So you're going to take the zucchini, put it on the end, and go straight over with it. Then we're going to let the zucchini noodler do its magic.
I've never used one of these. These are really cool.
I tell you what, they're easy, they're simple. It makes for easy work, and it makes you look like a fancy chef, even if you're just cooking at home or camping. Now, easy as 1, 2, 3, we have our side dish for this nice little lunch.
All right, what's next? How do we do this?
All right, so all you want to do is we're going to set this aside.
Cool.
And if you want to do it, go grab the fish and the oil. Get started right there.
I'll be right back.
All right.
All right, fish and oil.
That's it.
There we go.
All right, let's get started. What I got today is I got something special. We're gonna do a little Scamp Grouper. Scamp Grouper here in Florida, it's a delicacy. Eats like crab, eats a little bit like lobster, and it's hard to come by. So it's a cousin of the grouper, and the black grouper and red grouper.
Oh man, I'm excited.
So first thing, like everything, always salt and pepper everything in every stage. So got a little bit of salt and pepper. And pro tip, gotta go both sides.
Absolutely.
Never, ever do one side.
Oh.
All right, so we have your just standard flour, egg, and in this case here at Guanabanas, signature dish is gonna be macadamia crusted anything. So we're gonna start here. You start there. And once you get the first one in, let that one sit. Very important when you're putting the egg on there, you wanna make sure you coat the entire thing. Always coat the entire thing. Put it in. All right, so our first one's done.
Oh, that's beautiful. So what's all in this macadamia mix?
So you got a little bit of macadamia. We got like day-old bread, lightly sweetened coconut, a little bit of salt and pepper. That's it.
Oh, look at that. That's ready to go. Next steps.
Next step, we cook.
Let's do it.
All right.
Welcome home, Chef.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
We got the fish.
What is that?
Check this out.
Ah, right on. Okay.
So flip this on. Boom.
Beautiful. I like it.
Yeah. So we'll do one fish at a time, huh?
All right, one fish at a time. So let's grab a pan.
Pan's up here.
Yep. Got a pan.
Got your oil right there.
Yeah, got it on high heat right now. What we'll do is we'll probably start on high heat. Let's get this up.
Cool.
And we'll turn it down to like a nice medium heat and get some nice color and get this fish cooked.
Love to see it.
All right. All right, so we got the pan nice and hot. Major tip when you're sauteing just about anything, whether it be fish, pork, steak, anything, always lay everything away from you. You don't want to have any of that oil splash back on you. That's a big no-no.
Absolutely.
So now we're going to let this go. And because I've never cooked here before, I want to kind of see where it's going. I want to see how it's going to heat with this pan and work, and just go from there.
And when you're working on it, how do you know that you've got the right temp on a fish?
So there's a couple different ways. I mean, you know, you can do it by touch. You can always take a little fork or spoon and you can break off a piece of it and to see where you're at. One of the things, trusty thermometer.
That's right.
You always got to have one. Really, they're going to tell you by the book, it's going to say, let's do 165. 165 is going to kill everything, but it's also going to kind of kill your fish. You would like to cook it towards 150 degrees, which is going to give you something nice, moist, flaky fish. So at this point, you're starting to smell the coconut. So let's go ahead. We're going to pop that on that spatula. We're going to get a little bit more oil, just because that side kind of soaked it up. Flip away from us. So once you flip it, what we want to do is we want to add a little bit more oil to it. And then we're going to reduce the heat a little bit, just as we don't want it to burn. We got the pan nice and hot. We'll just stabilize the heat and let it go from there. We flipped, we've dipped. What we want to do, just since we're right here on the RV,
Show us that temp.
there we go. Let's see where we're at.
111,
130,
130, 141, 147, 150.
I said 150.
Yes.
I got us there on the first try. Can't beat that. So what you want to do now, take it off, and then really at 150, the residual cooking is just going to kind of finish it off. But now we got it off the heat. We know we're not going to burn it. We got ourselves a little snack.
What's next?
All right, we got to do some side dishes. We're going to do zucchini noodles or Zoodles.
I've never heard the word zoodle.
It's become popular. The healthier the people are getting, it's become popular. It's one of those things that just kind of, it's a vibe now. What am I going to do?
It's like a fun word.
It is.
Zoodle. We're just zoodling around, no big deal.
It's nice, it's light, I mean, and it's healthy. That's
Yeah.
it's key, right? Now, one thing I will tell you about this is, whatever you think is a good amount, double it.
I was gonna say, you're just piling it in.
Yeah, because here's the thing, it's like spinach. It just 100% just kind of shrinks down. So first thing, it's in, spread it out. You hear that nice sizzle? That is exactly what we want. I'm gonna hit it with a little more oil because the pan's nice and hot. The moral of this story is season. Salt and pepper, just a little bit in there. Now just let it sit. It's not gonna get too much color. You just wanna saute it nice and light for about 3 to 4 minutes. You see how it's almost reduced by half already?
Yeah.
It's incredible what this stuff does. So what you wanna do is give it one good last flip.
Oh yeah.
And this is pretty much ready to go.
Beautiful.
That's it.
Shall we play?
We can.
I got a fresh one for you.
All right, let's do it.
Here, you know what? Hang on one second. Check this out.
Ah,
I'm gonna turn this
there
into
we
a counter.
go. That's just the extra space we needed.
Boom.
So what you want to do, and this is that chef style, you want to get a nice little twist. Get it nice and plated up so we get a little bit of height in there. There you go.
Keeping that liquid out.
Yeah, you won't want to put all that liquid on the plate. Then you're going to take this, lay it
Right on
there.
top of it.
That's
That's
it.
beautiful.
Last but not least, we got the corn pudding.
What is corn pudding?
It's a little bit different. It's a southern thing. It's absolutely wonderful, but the key to it, you've got to make it the day before. It's
Yeah.
got to sit a little bit. You want the ingredients to marinate together, and then all we're gonna do is warm it up, put it on the plate.
See, that's the cool thing about being in an RV is you can just keep a bunch of stuff ready to go in your fridge.
You can keep a ton of it, and that's the best part. And you keep it in pint containers, little plastic containers. You can portion control. Make sure you have just enough for you, the fam, or friends. So our version is, it's like 5 ingredients. It's corn, it's flour, cayenne pepper, a little bit of egg, and that's it. You mix it, you bake it, and then the next day you pull it out, you reheat it, and you serve it.
What I really like about like really any kind of pudding is that after that day, the texture just kind of molds into itself. You get a little bit of the flavors that are really soaked in. And then you can build on that texture by then giving it a second fry that next day.
That's it. So what we're gonna do, you wanna make sure you get oil a little hot. Now this is the one, which is nice. You're gonna get a nice little sizzle.
And this is a little bit sweet, a little bit savory.
Yes, definitely. It's definitely on the sweet and savory side. This is our #1 requested dish for Christmas. People come in, they buy it by the pan loads for their families. There's just something about it.
Corn pudding.
Corn pudding. Okay, so we need about another 30 seconds. This thing's gonna be just about done. And let's finish the plate up.
Good deal.
All right, let's
Same
rock and roll.
plate?
Same plate, yeah, let's put everything together. It's gonna look better that way.
All right.
All right, so we got our fish, we got our zucchini, we now got our corn pudding.
Oh, that's beautiful.
We're ready to eat. Now, last thing we wanna do is a little mango salsa. Again, this is going to put it over the top. We made this just like that corn pudding. Making your mango salsa the day before is gonna actually make it just that much better. Little secret ingredient, little apple juice. Puts it on the nice and sweet side. So now we're ready to go. This has been great cooking on this RV. I've had an absolute blast with you, but let's go eat this thing in the restaurant. I got a nice spot for us.
Oh yeah, I'm starving. Are you kidding me?
Let's go do it. Well, here we are. I told you.
This is beautiful.
But I got one thing better.
Okay.
All right, let's have a seat. Here we go.
Oh,
Thank you, sir.
these are gorgeous.
We got a nice little mojito, and we have Cat 5, Guanabanas version of a hurricane.
Okay, I'm in.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Let's do
Happy
this.
lunch, my friend.
Right?
Yeah.
Was I wrong? It's pretty good.
Wow.
And we did all this on the RV,
Yeah.
right? It was that simple.
I love the crunch. The coconut that you get. A little bit of sweet.
Yep.
Beautiful savory.
It is, again, it eats like crab or lobster. It's
It really
incredible. And it's because this fish likes crustaceans. So it likes small crabs, it likes shrimp. So whatever it eats, it takes on that flavor. Crab and shrimp are sweet. Once that fish starts to eat that, it takes on its flavor. So you can't beat it.
That's why it really is a sweet bite. More than just this crunch on the outside.
Yeah,
It's a really sweet bite on fish.
I agree.
You're a smart man, my friend.
Oh, I try. Now, corn pudding.
Gotta
I
try
told
it.
you it wouldn't disappoint.
Oh, I could eat that every day.
Every day.
Texture-wise, you still get the nice snap of the corn.
Yep.
And it's creamy.
But you get a little bit of that sweetness in it. Just kind of puts it right over the top.
Really good.
Awesome, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
So was there anything that you think surprised you about cooking in the RV?
I mean, to be honest, for being such a big guy, I was actually very comfortable in there. I had all the room that I needed, all the amenities I'd have wanted. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I was almost expecting possibly an induction burner.
Yeah.
And no, we had gas, even the propane. I mean, it works even better. I would prefer that any day of the week.
I agree. Just like I'd prefer some of this corn pudding.
It is not bad.
Vinny, I can't thank you enough for having us, man.
I can't thank you enough for coming and being a part of this thing, man.
I really gotta head on to the other side of the state now. We gotta head over and try more fish. So
I love it. I love what you guys brought to the table. Anytime you're ever on this side of the state, you guys please come by and check us out.
I really appreciate that. Same
You
thing
know-
with you.
Hey,
You're up
bud.
in Detroit. You let me know.
I will. Cheers to that.
Thank you.
Take it easy, guys.
Today was a blast. Florida's beautiful. Make sure you like and subscribe to see where our adventure takes us next. Let's say you want an RV to have adventures like what we're having today. Click the link below for the chef special. You get $500 off.